This is Charlie Kaya with Travel Mall in London at World Travel Marketplace with Debbie Johnson, who's the CEO of Arizona Office of Tourism. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning.
Let's start and talk about food. I know it's breakfast time, but it's most interesting what's happening with the culinary front in Arizona.
We have seen an explosion on the culinary front really in the last 5-6 years, and certainly in the last couple, and it's grown tremendously, and we're pretty excited about it. So what we're really seeing is kind of that farm to table, where a lot of our chefs are taking food straight from the farms and incorporating it into their menus. Many chefs are using Arizona-only products now, from the beef to the lettuce. Truly all the products that they're using come from Arizona. The wine, craft beer, just truly incredible. And then we've been very blessed to have Tucson, which was recently named the only UNESCO gastronomy location in the United States. So it's just amazing. And we've got...
So what's that? What's behind that?
Well, I think just people finally understanding the importance of food. So it's not just about visitors. Visitors get the benefit of it, but I think we're seeing our residential communities, our folks that live there, getting out and enjoying the food. And whether it's Native American, whether it's Mexican, whatever that food is that they love, they're getting to experience it. And the healthfulness and the health conscious are getting to enjoy that farm-to-table concept that's really grown tremendously.
Beyond the farm to table, how do they prepare it? I mean, is there some special ethnic approach, or is really a local thing?
It depends on what culture you're coming from. So we have the oldest running Mexican restaurant in the United States in Tucson, Arizona. And that family, which has owned that restaurant since the 1920s, has now branched out into owning other restaurants as well. So it really depends on what culture. So if it's Native American, they're preparing things a little bit differently than maybe one of the high-end farm-to-table or one of the Mexican food restaurants. But they're all using these kind of really, many of them, the local ingredients, which are so important and really great for Arizona to talk about the indigenous products and the things that folks are using, which make it unique and make it only in Arizona.
And the wines now that Arizona is producing itself. Talk about that a little bit.
We have 3 wine regions in Arizona, over 20 wineries, and the product that's coming out is really spectacular. And again, it's all new. We have a wine trail that kind of goes through kind of our northern Arizona region, and just some amazing wines that are coming out that people are really enjoying and aren't just being sold in Arizona, they're going nationwide.
Because the climate is right up north, right? I mean, it's sort of like Northern California,
people
Napa.
People think of that for Arizona, but we have such a unique climate and that we're so geographically diverse, where you can be playing golf in Phoenix and you can go up and go skiing in the afternoon in Flagstaff, just 2 hours away. So we're very diverse in our climate, which is great, and that helps the grapes growing, and it's really turned into an amazing wine product.
There are many of the Phoenix, Tucson, Flagstaff, all these are very popular places developed over the years, and people will visit the national parks. What are the latest development with those destinations?
Well, I think, all those destinations have so much to offer already, and I think you're seeing more in terms of the wellness and the culture, and so we've just got the Odyssey, which just opened this huge aquarium that just opened in Scottsdale, Arizona. So that's really growing, and kind of more things to do. A nightlife, which, we heard for many years that Arizona and Phoenix and Tucson in particular didn't have much of a nightlife. That's really changing. And I think for the younger generation that wants to go out and have those late nights and have a lot of fun, they're having a chance to do that. But then there are rural areas. Jerome is a small town.
Never heard of it.
It's located just north of Prescott. It's located up on a hill. They say it's haunted. It has a great kind of fan base of people. It's a very small little community. But they have, again, great cuisine that's taking place there. Just really, really wonderful. And Bisbee, Arizona, which is in southern Arizona, south of Tucson, kind of southeast of Tucson, again, wonderful restaurants and just kind of a very artsy, folksy, fun place to go spend the day, eat a couple meals, walk around. They've got this beautiful, quaint, charming town that has little art kind of studios and some museums and just a great place to go visit.
Now you have a lot of air service from UK.
We do. We're very lucky.
How about from Asia nowadays?
We're working on that, and I think we have flights that come in, but we're really trying to get some more direct flights in from Asia. That's one of our top goals because we know that market is growing so
Are you
much.
getting your share of the Chinese market?
We are, and we're very happy about that. You know, the Chinese market is growing dramatically all across the United States. And Arizona, we've seen double-digit growth in that market, higher than any other growth percentage than any other market.
Are they buying real estate there?
Well, not yet, but I think they're going to. We've still got the
I was just
Canadians.
thinking of that.
Canadians are, buying a lot of real estate and have always bought a lot of real estate.
The winter birds.
Yes, absolutely. They call them the snowbirds, and they come down and they enjoy the weather that we have all year round, and then kind of go back home in June.
Debbie Johnson, Arizona Office of Tourism. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.